I wanted to go back to my twin flame, but I have to make sure, pakitandaan, I have to make sure that I am ready and prepared to be with my twin flame. And how to be prepared? Hi, this is Changing Awareness and Enlightenment channel, and it's me, Jen. For today's video, ginawan ko ng back-to-back video yung previous video ko about what to do if my twin flame is with their karmic connection. So, dun kasi sa video na yon, which is ilalagay ko dito yung link and sa description box. Dun kasi sa video na yon, ang binigyan natin ng advice is yung twin flame na naiwanan ni twin flame na nandun ngayon kay karmic connection niya. Well, in this video, dahil nga ito ay back-to-back video from that, bibigyan natin ng advice is yung scenario number 1. I want to leave my karmic relationship and be with my twin flame. Lagyan natin ng dalawang scenario para kahit at least meron tayong options kung saan mas makaka-resonate ang ilan sa mga merong ganitong situation. And if ever na hindi rin nag-match sa situation ninyo, please do comment sa baba and we will try to make a video for that particular situation. Okay, so let's begin. Yung first scenario natin, kayo yung dalawang twin flame, di ba? Ikaw yung isang twin flame at ito yung isang twin flame. And then, nandito si karmic. Magkasama kayo ngayon. Okay? So, naiwanan mo ngayon si isang twin flame. Kaso, yung puso mo, gusto pa rin si twin flame. So, in this first scenario, your decision is to break away from this karmic connection and you wanted to be with your twin flame. So, yun yung decision mo for this first scenario. You're still in love with your twin flame connection and you wanted to be with her or with him or with them. And the problem is, ayaw mong makasakit. Which is, one thing na talagang hindi mo gustong masaktan is yung karmic connection mo. Especially kung merong attitude ito, kung ito ay klase ng karmic connection na medyo abusive. Alam natin yung mga tendency ng ganitong klase ng tao kapag we try to leave them behind for someone else. So, sila yung mga tipo ng taong mapaghiganti. They will do anything para hindi ka umalis. Andyan na magpakabait sila pero hindi totoo. At andyan naman yung talagang bubulabugin ka nila at mawiwindang ang buhay nyo ni twin flame. If ever na ganitong klase ng connection, yung karmic connection mo, ganito yung mangyayari sa inyo ng twin flame mo. Whether hindi yan twin flame na ipapalit mo sa kanya, ganun ang mangyayari. So, in this particular scenario, you have to be very careful of making your decision. You have to plan things properly before you leave this particular connection. May mga ganito kasing klaseng connections which are very narcissist type of connection na iniiwasan natin na magkaroon ng clash kasi they could do things that may harm aside from sayo, other people. Diba? So, yun yung pinaka-lasting or pinaka-ayaw natin na mangyari is yung marami pang madamay just because of this particular escape that you wanted to happen in your connection. But if ever naman na hindi siya yung ganitong klase ng connection na hindi mo naman kailangan, kumbaga hindi naman siya abusive, talagang sobrang toxic lang siya, it's stressful ka-relationship. Well, the first thing that you can do in this connection is to talk with them that you need to live for the respect na rin sa inyong dalawa na inirerespeto mo siya for all of the things that you've been together but things are not working out. So, First thing first is communication para ma-open mo yung door para makaalis ka sa connection ninyo ng maayos, ng matiwasay because we wanted to make sure as well na maiintindihan niya rin why you need to leave it in a most justifiable way. I know hindi yun talaga madaling ma-reach but there are people that can understand that at maswerte tayo kung nandun tayo sa ganung klase ng connection and if hindi, you have to, alam yun, galingan yung escape system mo kung abusive yung connection na kinalalagyan mo if ever nandun ka sa abusive part. Also, you have to consider if you have family na, if you are already married and you already have kids with this particular connection, karmic connection that you have, hindi ka basta-basta pwedeng mag-decide. Things are needed to be settled na kakain pa ng time. Hindi basta-basta na on the spot, gusto mong umalis, ariya ka na. Hindi pwede yun. Alam mo yan. That's why it's very hard for this particular connection to break away right away. Pero na lang kung talagang pursigido ka na manakit ng kapwa mo at ng mga anak mo just so you could have your twin flame with you or whomever relationship that you think is much more favorable para sa'yo. Okay, so you have to decide properly. You have to talk to these people first. Tanggapin mo kung ano yung mga sasabihin nila. But if you already have firm decision, then panindigan mo, di ba? You have to take all of the words that they're going to say. Huwag kang maging luwag. I mean, huwag mo silang iwanan. If ever na merong mga bata or mga tao na included sa inyong relationship, you also need to talk with them, especially kapag nakakaunawa na sila, para they could have their own chance of letting go. Kumbaga yung separation ninyo is magkaroon ng closure at hindi siya maging balakid, hindi siya magkaroon ng psychological effect sa mga bata, especially kung mga bata yung mga naka-include na tao sa connection na to or nai-involve na tao sa connection na to. So you have to be very careful. I know medyo pakailamera na yung mga words ko pero kasi baka makalimutan nyo dahil, di ba, marami akong naririnig, nakikitang mga storya ng pamilya na ganito ang nangyayari and it's very saddening. In this particular part of my understanding, in my awakening or my awareness, hindi ko sila misisisi if they need to leave the connection because they don't feel the same way anymore on their partner or whether karmic man yan or anong klaseng connection man yan before. Hindi natin sila mapipilit because that is their soul's work. That is their soul's contract. But if they feel like leaving, that's maybe because their souls wants it to do. Because maybe they already reached the level of their learning in that particular connection, which is right now ang pinag-uusapan natin dito sa karmic. And they wanted to leave. And they need to leave because it's not serving the purpose anymore sa buhay nila of this connection. So, I understand that. Pero, we have to be responsible of letting go this particular long-term family that you have or long-term communication or long-term connection that you have. Whether maigsi or long, basta marami mga souls or tao na involved, you have to be responsible of explaining them what is going on and what are your plans para kahit pa paano magkaroon din sila ng parte sa decision making. At least kung hindi man sila yung nag-decide, at least you let them know. Diba? Whether ikaw man ay male or female in this particular connection. Okay? So, doon naman sa mga hindi married. So, kung gusto mo, ganun din naman ang gagawin natin, diba? If you are not married and if you don't have kids, of course, you still need to talk with this person. Diba? You still need to settle things with them. And hanggat maaari, you separate your ways ng kalmado para whomever man yung magiging next connection ninyo is walang mangyayari na stalkan. Alam mo yung gano'n, yung ini-stalk mo. And then kapag kami nakita mga post, galaitin mo, yung ganyanan ba? Kasi hindi ko lang to once na experience sa buhay ko. Maraming beses. Not particularly on my part, but in so many people around me. And it's really happening, right? And it's not healthy. It's not healthy to surround yourself in this kind of manner ng attitude. Attitude yun eh. So, we have to be aware that we are doing this para hindi natin siya gawin. Para makontrol natin yung sarili natin. Oops, teka muna, parang ito na yung ginagawa ko. Negative na to. Hayaan mo na lang. Kumbaga, pag-isipan ko maraming beses kung anong magiging magandang epekto nito sa akin. Pero, sa tingin ko parang wala. So, I need to stop this or I need to not do this. Okay? So, I have to find my own peace. I have to love myself na lang. Okay? So, leaving my karmic connection, I wanted to go back to my twin flame, but I have to make sure, guys, pakitandaan, I have to make sure that I am ready and prepared to be with my twin flame. And how to be prepared? Of course, always remember, you have to be self-aware of things, of your connection. Dapat napatawad nyo na rin yung isa't isa sa mga nagawa nyong pagkakasala, kung ano man in between the times that you were not together or you were separated. You have to think things through at hindi lang basta escape ka lang. Yun eh. Yung pinaka worst case is that ayaw mo na lang dito kay Karmic Connection. Nauumay ka na lang sa connection ninyo. That's why naisip mo na si Twin Flame, willing pa siya sa'yo. So ikaw, babalik ka kay Twin Flame kahit hindi mo naman ganun talaga naiintindihan din yung sarili mo. Hindi mo pa nga napatawad yung sarili mo at siya sa mga nangyari. But just because wala kang matutuluyan or wala kang ibang pupuntahan, mag-escape away ka from Karmic Connection to Twin Flame. Which is, no. Okay? No good yun. Kasi, you will only make another issue with your twin flame if you'll do this. Tapos, hindi mo pa kinausap si Karmic. So, much worse, idadamay mo pa si twin flame. Diba? Kasi magwawala to si Karmic. Pupunta ka kay twin flame. Ngayon, anong gagawin ni Karmic? Ang tendency nun, pupunta siya doon, magwawala siya. Or aawayin niya kayo, or guguloy niya kayo. Diba? Kung siya yung tipo ng ganun tao, well, kahit hindi naman siya ganun tipo ng tao, isipin mo pa rin how painful it is for this person. Kahit na ganun yun, kahit na sabihin na natin na toxic siyang ka-relationship, if you have soul, and your twin flame have soul, of course, si Karmic meron din. Karmic lang naman kayo, it doesn't mean na porket Karmic connection kayo at nasa Karmic ka, ikaw twin flame, may twin flame ka, less important yung soul niya. No. You are in this particular connection because you need to learn something. You need to understand something with that person na meron din sa sarili mo. You need to learn things that you need to achieve the enlightenment in that particular connection, whether it's bad or good. There are things that is very important for your soul to understand, to experience, and to learn. And you have to be aware of those learnings so hindi mo na yun maulit in the future. Right? And hindi mo yun ulitin kay twin flame. Correct? Okay? So you have to be self-aware. So that is our first scenario na medyo mahaba. So, yun na muna for this particular topic. Hindi ko na pahahabain pa at masyado nang mahaba yung aking nagawang video. I hope meron kayong naintindihan dito sa topic na to and I hope nag-resonate to ng marami sa nakararami. And if you think this is nagre-resonate sa mga kakilala ninyo, you could share this particular advice to them. Whether you share this video or whether you share the particular idea to them. And baka sakali makatulong sa kanila to be enlightened, di ba? So, yun na muna for this particular video. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much for watching. until this very moment of this video. And as I always say, to take things gracefully. Love and light, everyone. Bye-bye.